When it comes to inflation, 2023 is ending on a low note, and that's a good thing. According to a gauge the Federal Reserve watches closest, the year started out with a 5.3% year-over-year inflation rate. 2023 is ending with that figure down to 2.6% based on data released Friday by the Commerce Department.
Thinking back to a year ago, that consensus was we couldn't get to where we are today on inflation without a spike in unemployment and a recession, but the unemployment rate's been below 4% for 22 months running now.
When volatile food and energy prices are taken out of the equation, the inflation rate is slightly higher, 3.2%. The Fed wants to see that at 2%, meaning their high interest rates could stick around for a while. Looking at inflation month to month, costs actually went down. That hasn't happened since spring of 2020. But when it comes to consumer sentiment, there's still a ways to go before people feel good again.
People are a little bit more careful about what they're spending their money on these days.
The latest poll from The Economist and YouGov finds only 30% of adults rate the economy as good or excellent. 26% said fair and 42% said poor. Though polls like this show people feel uneasy about current conditions, they're not necessarily behaving like it. You've heard of doom scrolling. How about doom spending? 27% of Americans say they spend money to cope with stress, despite their concerns about the economy or their own personal debt. It's adding to the overall robust consumer spending that's beaten expectations this year, pleasantly surprising business owners like at this shoe store in Wisconsin on Black Friday.
People talking about the economy not being as strong, but we were really blown away that our business gained so much.
As for what's in store for 2024, the Fed forecasts the rate of inflation will keep declining, meaning prices will still rise, but it gives Americans a better chance at keeping up. In Washington, I'm Atrell Najjar reporting.